Hello everybody. So here in Florida it's February and turkey season is about a month away. So I've been walking around the woods trying to find roosting trees and water with tracks and getting ready for turkey season. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to go over what I used last year and what I'm going to be using this year too for my turkey camouflage, the clothing that I wore. So in Florida, the bugs are really, really thick. And prior to this past year, I would get eaten alive by bugs, or I'd have to have a whole lot of off or something sprayed on me. So last year, I went and I got the Sitka bug, what do they call it? Insect shield clothing, and I got the shirt as well as the pants and gloves. So I wanted to go into some of the features about this and some of the things that I actually liked about it, and then I'm going to go into another alternative that I've also tried during deer season this past year that I thought worked really well as also. So with this shirt, it's Florida. It's really hot in March, or getting hot in March. This shirt's very, very light. It's treated with permethrin, and that's supposed to keep the bugs away. So some of the features of this shirt, besides the fact that it's really light and keeps kind of wicks moisture, also is that it's got a built-in turkey mask, or built-in mask and hood. So this I found to be really useful, because normally I stretch my hoods out, or I take them off and lay them down somewhere, and then I walk off and never see them again. So this is actually hooked to the garment. It's really easy to put on. Concealment's really well. I have it in the OptiFade Subalpine, which seems to work well in Florida. I can say that I've set in areas where the mosquitoes were so thick that if you opened your mouth, you get a mouthful of them. And while they might land on the clothing, they only land for a few seconds and they fly off. I don't know if they die or not, but they fly away. They don't bite you. So this is actually a very good shirt. And I don't know how long the permethrin treatment lasts. I think that it said something like 70 uses or something. Maybe it's 70 washes, I don't know. But what I normally do is, if I hunt 3 days that week, I'll wear the same shirt, pants, gloves for 3 days, and then I'll wash them. So I'm not constantly washing this, and I wash it with a really mild detergent, gentle cycle. So it seems to be lasting relatively well. Let me show you the pants that come with this set, or part of this set. So these pants, they have, and I don't know if you can see this here, some of the really neat features here are they have a ridge inside here that kind of keeps it raised up a little bit, so that the mosquitoes can't penetrate through the garment. And I think this works, because I've seen them land on my pants. Looks like they tried to bite me, but I don't feel it, and then they fly off. The other thing it also has is inside here, and this keeps the ticks out. It has a kind of like a built-in, I don't know if you'd call it a gaiter, but kind of like a built-in garment that's also treated that you can tuck in to your boots, so that the ticks can't crawl up your pants legs. So I find this to be really, really helpful as well. Keeps the ticks out. I wore these all year last year, and I hunted quite a bit in them for turkeys, and never came home with a tick or anything. So those are a couple of really good features on these pants. They're very breathable. I think the ridges inside allow also some air to get in and breathe. They also have side zips, so as you're and with the mesh, right, to let the air in. So as you're walking around and you're generating a lot of heat, I unzip these, and they fit really well. These zips are on both sides. What else do they have that I find useful? Zippered pockets, so that you don't lose things like your car keys or calls, whatever you might want to put in these pockets. And these pockets are also mesh on the inside, so I open them up if I don't have anything in there to add some additional ventilation. They have the standard Sitka two-way fly, you know, so you can zip up from the bottom, get to whatever you need to get to. And I find that the pockets are, there's only one back pocket. I guess if I had something that I'd change on this, I'd put another back pocket in here. But I find they've got plenty of room for whatever I carry in my pockets. They also have regular hand pockets that are also, that don't zip up, but they are ventilated on the inside as well. So all around, keeping the bugs off of you in spring and trying to stay as cool as possible while you're wandering around in the woods. They do have a knife pocket. I think it has a knife pocket. Yeah, it has a knife pocket here as well. This is kind of tough, so that when you're clipping your knife in, it's not shredding your pants. I like this as well. I don't keep a lot of things in my actual pants pockets. I also have a vest, which I'll probably go over that in another video, so that this video doesn't get too long. But I also have a vest. I carry most of my stuff in that vest. So that's pretty much it for the pants. Again, I find that they keep the bugs off of you very well. And then the gloves that are also treated. And I like these gloves. They're very light, and they come up so you can tuck them into your shirt. But they also have the finger holes cut out for your thumb and your trigger finger. So I use, you know, so you can feel the trigger on your shotgun. So I think these gloves are, I mean, they're just gloves, but I think they keep the bugs off of you. Again, mosquitoes land on them. I've never been bit through these, as thin as they are. I've never been bit through them. And I find that the bugs, for the most part, don't even bother my other two fingers that are sticking out that aren't treated. But so that's the overall, and all this is in, I got it in the OptiFade Subalpine. So all this is in Subalpine. I mean, maybe you like a different camo pattern, but I kind of like that pattern. So to keep the bugs off, that's the main reason that I got that, and these clothes, and also to stay cool. My other clothes that I was wearing before, I'd get really hot in them and sweat pretty bad, uncomfortable for long days, especially walking around in the heat. Plus, it didn't repel bugs without bug spray. So for deer season, I wanted to try something different. I tried this, actually. I got this off of Amazon, but I think you can get this at Tractor Supply, or you might be able to get it at Walmart, I don't know, but I know you can get it at Tractor Supply too, but I got it off of Amazon. It comes with a sprayer. Right, it comes with a sprayer. And it is, you don't have to mix it with anything. So some of them at Tractor Supply, you can mix your own gallon or whatever, but I don't have to mix this. So I actually sprayed, for deer season, I wear a lot of times, I just wear black pants because if I'm sitting in a box or something, you can't see my pants. So, but I sprayed my shirts and pants and jackets with this stuff, and I used it all year, where I hunt every week pretty much, right? So I used it all year, and I still have about that much left, and I sprayed over and over again different outfits. And so I don't know that this lasts as long, because it probably doesn't have Sitka's treatment process, but they say this will last, 3 to 7 washes. I normally treat the stuff once every week or two, because I wash my deer clothes more often. The stuff I sit in the stand with, I wash after I get back, because I might spend 3 or 4 days in the same pair of clothes, and then so I wash them. But this also works. I tested it this year, sort of by accident, on a couple of deer that I shot, where I shot them and they immediately turned around and jumped into the thickest bushes ever. And one of them, I ended up having to take a machete and actually crawl through the bushes to get it, using the machete to remove stuff and make sure I didn't get bit by a snake. But I came out of there with absolutely no ticks and no bites. and the deer was in velvet, and he actually had ticks stuck to his horns that were, you know, riding. So I know where he was at was tick infested. He had ticks stuck to his antlers. So this stuff is cost effective and it actually works. Doesn't last as long probably as the Sitka clothes. Doesn't have some of the other cool features that the Sitka clothes have, but this works. So I even treated some clothes that I have from Sitka that aren't the insect shield with this. So I think this is a good product, and I'd recommend you checking this out for other things other than your hunting clothes too. So, all right, well, there you have it. I'm curious to know what everyone else is using for their turkey camouflage. Do you have any suggestions? What have you used that you like? What have you used that you don't like? And if you have any questions about the clothing that I'm using, I like these so much that I actually bought 2 sets of it, so that if one set got ripped, or you know, I got to hunt for 7 days straight, for instance, I'd at least be able to change clothes once. So that'll about do it for the clothing that I use for turkey hunting. I'll probably do a review of the turkey vest that I have as well. I need to get a table or something if I'm going to do these reviews. So please leave in the comments what you're using, what you've found to work. Give me some advice as well. I'm a relatively novice turkey hunter overall, and if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I hope this becomes somewhat interactive, and good luck in the turkey woods this year. Bye.